All right. Shalom. This is a servant of Yahweh Shem Shai out of the GMS Inglewood Little Sanctuary Camp, back with a lesson. When they start out by giving all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem Rakah Kadash, and double honors to the elders and apostles of that great millstone who rule well. I wanted to get into this article, an RT going into the impending civil war that's going to go down on all fronts here within the borders of America. All right, where we see a multi-layered destruction that is being prepared for this place. One of those components of that destruction is the American citizens going after each other's throats. Okay, and what we've seen in depictions and what the elites have displayed in different expressions in art, right? As we know, art is an imitation of life. We have movies like The Purge, The Road, okay, Bushwick, that depict American citizens going after each other, all right, to the death. What brothers have coined as a all-out fucking battle royale, all right? Almost a fucking free-for-all, like they have in these first-person shooters, okay? Everybody out for ultimately for fucking survival, with the super limited resources, okay? Namely, the main thing, fucking food, sustenance. Wait till you see the viscosity, okay? Wait till you see the fucking killer instinct that comes within a man, okay? The viciousness, okay, of a fucking man that's hungry. Let's see, okay, deliberate cruelty or violence. See what kind of spirit comes upon a man in that day. And they said, they coined it, it's been determined the most dangerous fucking creature on the planet is a hungry man. Nothing is gonna keep that motherfucker. Well, few things I'll say is gonna keep that motherfucker from growing. All right. So we can see these things that are about to fucking completely break open in this place, likening to an explosion. Okay, likening to an implosion. When they talk about this thing is about to bust. Okay, all these different fucking bubbles. But we have this. It says Civil War 2.0. A troubling number of Americans believe political violence is acceptable. All right, and ultimately they have this shit that's pent up in them. This desire to destroy one another. Okay, and especially with these opposing views here, opposing political views. That's one of the main things that's separating these people, and it's going to drive them to kill. Okay? And this is all within the prophecies of the Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai we see that are unfolding right before our very eyes. Okay? A recent poll shows democracy isn't cutting it for a lot of U.S. citizens anymore. A new poll shows that Americans from both sides of the aisle favor shelving democracy and inflicting violence on their opponents as trust in the government hits new lows. But is there a viable alternative for desperate Americans to another civil war? Okay, so these things are coming full fucking circle with the civil war that went down in 1700s. Let's see, the first Civil War, American Civil War, took place between the years of 1861 in 1865. All right. So we see these things coming full fucking circle. Uh, Scriptures talk about how the things were written before time are written for our learning, and that there's no new thing under the sun. And when you look at the cycle of how things repeat themselves, history repeats itself, we see that these things are coming back around, man. Well, they talked about how wars every year, around 100, 120 years, world wars crack off, okay? Global conflicts. And we see that coming around the bend as well. All right, everything it fucking wants that the Most High is gonna have likened into different winds, tempests of destruction that are gonna be loosed on this place into one fucking concerted blitzkrieg that's just gonna tear this place the fuck apart. Okay. So this civil war is coming right around the bend, and to close the chapter of this fucking place, this wicked, demonic place, America. All right, and we're gonna keep professing this place's destruction. Okay. This is. Let's just go down. So like here. It said it would be interesting and most definitely entertaining to hear what sort of government the American people would opt for instead of democracy. After all, the options are rather limited and not terribly attractive. Plato, writing in the Republic, described the five main types: aristocracy, ruled by elite minority; timocracy, by military, like in the days of Sparta; uh, oligarchy, ruled by the wealthy; democracy, ruled by the people; and tyranny, ruled by a despot. Judging by the results, the next question in the survey, it appears that many Americans are prepared to succumb to the strong arm of tyranny to resolve their myriad problems. All right, and this is the spirit because in due time, the Most High is going to rid this fucking tyrant from the earth, Esau, Edom. All right, the brothers were just going into in the Bay how all tyrannical regimes have been destroyed by the Heavenly Father, and America is no different. Okay, really, that the conglomerate of America and its allies, NATO and the EU, which is really um, fucking controlled by a shadow government, the elites, the global elites, okay, which are um, bloodlines of Edomites, okay, what they call different of the bloodline, 13 bloodlines of uh, of the elites, okay. It's no mention that they go back to the fucking small hats, but that tyrannical regime is going to be fucking thrown down, okay. And then the aristocracy, the elite minority, is going to take place. It's going to come into rule, and that's the profitable ruler that's going to be set into power. Okay, the elite of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, starting with his only begotten Yahushai, the government on his shoulders. Okay, heir to the throne, and all the people are going to be with that. It talks about how what they're desiring now, they don't know what the fuck they want of these different forms of government. Okay, well, the aristocracy is about to come back. The what is it? Another one for it? Monarchy. Okay, because they're going to be ruled by men, of course. All right, it'll be like a patriarch monarchy. Okay, No such fucking thing as a woman monarch, man. So you get the fucking just. These people want to kill each other. All right. Let's see. Today the Democrats. Slovakia. Give me a second. All right. Let's just start at the top of this paragraph. The Republicans and Democrats have enjoyed a duopoly on power since the Whig president Millard Fillmore left office in 1853. Since then, the two parties have had their share of bad blood between them, no doubt. The main difference between them then and now, however, is not only the sheer number of new issues, but how radicalized those issues have become. Just several decades ago, the major disagreements dividing the two parties were abortion rights, civil rights, taxes, war, and a pinch of feminism. Today, the Democrats, once the party of labor and social justice, have thrown their support behind so-called progressive issues never heard of before, like an open border, critical race theory, transgenderism, and the promotion of alternative sexual lifestyles found in the LGBTQ plus movement and its 57 at last count genders. Clearly, we're not in Kansas anymore. To complicate matters even more, one side in this political showdown owns the bulk of the media, while the other side owns most of the guns. If there were a better way for a country stumbling into civil war than that, I really don't know what is. Alright, and that's the spirit. We go into the fact that there's more fucking guns in these American households than there are people. Okay, and that's gonna prove really fucking bad in that day. Alright? That's gonna turn out to be a very deadly and bloody of the massacre of this fucking place. And you had these military different military organizations going into the JSO, the Joint Special Operations, have already done their intel and recon. They've already done their recon on fucking the urban warfare that is going to be these purges in these cities, this fucking American Civil War. They've already come out with the intel that the military won't be able to enter into these cities, okay, with their military Humvees, their fucking tanks, and other transportation methods. They won't be able to enter into these cities when the urban warfare cracks off. So it's going to be a fucking bloodbath, and they know it. And it's actually going to serve the purpose to, it's going to serve to their eugenics purposes and depop, okay? Thin out the herd of this fucking place. And that's really ultimately the Most High, one of the methods he has for this place to get fucking emptied out. Man, and it just goes on and on. All right, all the issues. And look, a lot of this is stemmed from these bugged out fucking philosophies and ideologies that, to be honest with you, just some people, irregardless of what they are or what nationality they are, they're just not with the shit. Okay, all this wacko, bugged out shit that people are on, this progressive agendas, right? That is actually extremely wicked and abominable, man. That people don't want to put on their kids and their families and don't want their communities to be poisoned with this shit. But man, it's all bad, man. They said when asked whether it's acceptable to employ violence to stop political opponents from achieving their goals, 41% of Biden supporters and 38% of Trump supporters responded in the affirmative. That's what fucking um, it's 80. It's upwards of 80%, 79 fucking percent. That's 8 out of 10 fucking Americans are with it. Okay, talking about secessionist movements, motherfuckers wanting to break off from this place. So let's go down this bottom, close it out. It says, but the new generations after the baby boomers and Gen X become poorer and more desperate and moving further in time from experiencing firsthand the horrors of armed conflict. and the political climate getting progressively hotter without any sign of pressure relief ahead, nothing is off the table at this point. All right. And ultimately, we know exactly what's on the menu for this fucking place. Fuck the table. These people are about to get the kitchen sink. All right. Isaiah 19:2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight every one against his brother, and every one against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. Okay. Egypt is synonymous for the land of bondage, the house of bondage. It was the land that we were brought to. It tells us in Deuteronomy 28:68 that you will go into Egypt again with ships. All right. In Revelation 11:8, it tells us, and their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom in Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified. If you know anything about the spiritual parallels that is tying this place to, if you know anything about the breakdown of Revelation, okay, and not even just if you know what the context of a revelation is, talking about the Great Babylon primarily, all right, and this being spiritually tied and parallel to Sodom and Egypt, okay, and a place where Yahushai, the Most High, all that is called righteous, is xed out. It's fucking it's ostracized and it's demonized. Actually, how is that? That is that which is righteous is deemed as wicked, and that's the backwards fucking place that you have here. That the Most High is gonna fucking esteems as the potter's clay. All right, and he's gonna fucking have his way with this place. All right, in the worst way. So this indeed, the Great Babylon, is Sodom and Egypt. This is the land of captivity, land of bondage, and it also has and holds a lot of the customs of fucking ancient Egypt. All right, going into their fucking their secret councils and shit like that. Okay, a lot of that esoteric knowledge. Right, they have all kind of symbolism in government and within the inner workings of America that are parallel to fucking Egypt, man. The similarities are endless. All right, so this indeed is Egypt. Okay, when you know anything about that, the landmass over there in fucking northern Africa is not called was not originally called Egypt, man. It's called Mizraim. Okay, so you have to understand the breakdowns of these scriptures. The Egyptians are talking about the Babylonians, man, here in fucking America. They're gonna go against each other and fight against each other. All right, and look, for brothers and neighbors to fight against each other, what is one of the main things besides religion, but probably primarily above that, separates even families from each other. All right, I saw one of my fucking siblings go at it with my father, with my earthly father, like they were gonna kill each other. Okay, and this one fucking heated exchange that they had. Okay, they had to be broken up from throwing hands, man. A father and son. All right, so this thing is fucking bubbling over, man. All the different oppositions and divisions that he's causing within this place that's going to cause this ultimate fucking bloodbath massacre out here. Matthew 12:25, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought into desolation, and every house, city or house divided against itself shall not stand. Okay? And nothing is more divided than this place on every fucking issue. All right? And it's only a matter of time to when uh, the laws are now going to fit the people's desires, right? Or should I say the lack thereof, going in regards to the laws. The lack thereof of the laws is going to align with these people's desires to kill each other. All right? That's the fucking time that we're coming into. Time of hate, a time of death and destruction. Okay? Fucking torture, disdain and loathing. All right? And to come into a time when these people have the ability to do what the fuck they want, because there's not going to be, that's going to be the easy thing to see right when they take law enforcement out. It's going to be a go, all green light. Okay, they're gonna, whatever the fuck they want to do, they're going to be able to do it according to let's see, Second Corinthians 15 and 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Okay? So there's going to be men invading one another. This is that not only here in the Great Babylon, but this is going to be global. All right? But it's going to be the most heated here within these borders, where there's more artillery than there are citizens, significantly more. Okay? So whatever they're not going to regard any fucking government officials or um, mun, uh, municipals, right? Or any type of laws that prevent them from doing whatever the fuck they want. So that's what it means. The course of their actions shall stand in their power, meaning whatever course that they plot to act out, it's going to be in their power to do it. Okay, and it's showing you that it's not going to be it's going to be against the law, because the law's in place, because it says they're not going to regard the kings and princes. That shows you. Okay, so Corinthians 13 and 31, "And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another." So it's going to be war on all fucking sides. Okay, battle fucking royale in every section of society. All right, from the fucking the fucking bum encampments that you have, all these transient encampments that have have fucking popped up in droves around this country. Okay, from that likened into like the bottom of the barrel, all the way up to these fucking the most affluent neighborhoods in America. Your Palos Verdes, right? Beverly Hills, Malibu, Calabasas, and that's just out here in SoCal. Okay, where our familiarity is, but that's going to be in those same type of structure, if you will, that same template from the shittiest areas of the city to the most affluent. That's going to be that template is going to be mirrored throughout the fucking country. Okay, of just destruction on every fucking side, of a fucking purge, man. All right, this is why. But for some, for the elect of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, this is ultimately a transition, a on a high note. All right, in salvation. Okay, this is going to be a transition into the kingdom. Okay, into fucking Salakia, into glories and wonders forevermore. Okay. Second Ezra 7:43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past. So this time that we're in is the day of fucking doom, man. This is the day of doom. This is the end of all things, likened to Esau's age. All right. But the solace in this for the elect of the Most High, all right, is the immortality that's to come. All right. The glories that the Most High has prepared for them that trust and obey Him. Okay, and stay faithful in these times. See, so indeed, America is on the brink of fucking Civil War 2.0. Absolutely, and worse. All right, and all out, full fledged fucking destruction on this place until the chariot fire and the missiles come and just fucking just clean this place, like it says with the besom, just sweep this fucking place clean. The leftovers, the stragglers. All right. So with that, all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakah Kadash, death and destruction to this place. The water Yahweh Bashem Yahushai for ushering it in.